Hey guys, I got a new product to show you today from Lure Lock. As you guys know, I've been partnered with Lure Lock for the past 3 years and I've been loving every second of it. Some of the stuff that I've showed you guys on the channel in the past is this Lure Lock Deep Box. You guys have seen the regular boxes that they offer. You've seen everything that they have to offer as far as coming from my channel, but brand new for 2021 comes the Lure Lock Wrap. This bad boy right here is going to give you another way to store your baits better than you already have. First and foremost, I'm going to give you guys my initial thoughts on this thing. I'm going to show you the baits I have stored in here, talk about some of the ways that you could potentially use this. When you get this in the mail, it's going to be wrapped up just like this. There are 2 flaps in here, and in the middle of this flap, these 2 flaps, there's going to be a piece of plastic or cellophane that needs to be removed. On the back side of this Lure Lock wrap, you're going to have the TacLogic material that actually sticks your lure, that the lures stick to. You come to know in the Lure Lock line of products. One thing that I do get a lot of questions from people is I really don't want to stick my stuff to that tacky stuff because it's going to leave residue on my lures. That is not the case with the TacLogic. This is not like the old sticky hands that you get out of the quarter machine as a kid where it would leave residue. This stuff will not. It is also very easy to clean up, very easy to get stuff off from it. Should you get sticks, twigs, stuff like that, and when you use it like I'm going to use it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So you'll get this thing wrapped up. Obviously the baits are not included. These are my crankbaits. One of these are actually Misty's, but on the back you have some Velcro straps, and then you have this, basically a tab here that holds everything together. But from there, how cool is that? All the baits that I have, a bunch of different crankbaits, different sizes, have everything from a DT6 all the way down to a flat side 1.5. And how this thing works, again, guys, there's 2 flaps in here. One of them, the backside, has the TacLogic material on there, and the front is basically a hook keeper or a hook flap so you don't get hooks and stuff in your hands when you're trying to get this stuff out. Another cool thing that I see with this material or with this actual product is that those of you guys that are trollers for walleye or for bass or whatever you're trolling for, if you're trolling for muskie, you can actually keep your baits all stored in this thing, wrapped up, and you can physically see what's in each one of these wraps, which is a big deal. I know some people, Lake Erie, that are walleye fishermen, they troll for a living. They do guided services and stuff, and they have boxes upon boxes of their lures where they could just grab a couple of these things, stack them in here. This thing will hold a ton of different baits, and it doesn't have to be hard baits, guys. You can throw jigs in here. You can throw pretty much anything you want to throw in here. Before I get to showing you guys what this thing's all about, the way I see myself using it is not only holding crankbaits like this when I'm going from one boat to another. For example, you guys know that I'm a co-angler, so I fish a lot in other people's boats. So I see myself using it in that manner. But I also, you heard me mention a minute ago talking about how it's very easy to clean should you get stuff on it. Well, first and foremost, we are fishermen. We are in boats. We're outdoors. It's bound to determine that you're going to get this wet. A little mild soap and water. You can wash everything back off here, let it dry, and it actually will become just as sticky as it was the day that it was brand new, which is awesome. How I plan on using this thing, as you guys are going to see on a video coming up soon, is I'm going to put baits and stuff that I want to have in here that I want to walk around the lake. For example, you guys saw me at Vesuvius the other day. I'm going to pack one of these things up with baits that I would want to walk around the bank and have this that I can throw in my backpack. I can probably put it in a hoodie pocket. I can do a lot of different things with this. It affords me the space that I need when it comes to having the storage space for my lures, but it also gives me a compact, small footprint that I can have all these lures basically, combined or compressed into one small footprint of a tackle box. This tackle solution here, guys, again, I'm gonna pull the camera here. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it's made of, show you what happens or how to actually use it. But my thoughts on the Lure Lock wrap is that this is going to be a game changer for Lure Lock. All their stuff is game changers when it comes to the actual the world of tackle storage. You all know that. If you use Lure Lock, they are great. This thing right here, being able to hold your baits all in one area here. And again, this flap right here comes up. I'm going to pull the camera up and I'm going to show you guys actually how it works. But it allows you to stick baits and stuff on here, and when you flip the flap over, all your baits are going to remain stuck to the TacLogic on the back of this wrap, which is great. When you get out into some rough water, or you're on Erie or St. Clair, or you're on big water like, I don't know, Lake Fork and other places like that, it get pretty rough out here. This will keep all of your crankbaits protected as well, because you can stack a bunch of these together vertically, almost like towels in your bathroom, which is going to be really, really handy. All right, guys, you see it here. Again, has the flaps here it has Velcro up here. This is a really durable plastic. I feel like it's going to hold up over a long time. This is not flimsy. This is not very small, non-sturdy stuff. But on top of this, there's a flap here, and again, it's stuck to the TacLogic. But the more baits you put in here, the easier it's going to be able to use. So notice here that when I pull it back, the TacLogic does stick to this hook protector. This is so your hooks don't get stuck in you or anything else. But notice here I have several different crankbaits on here, and these crankbaits are stuck to the backside of this, which is known as TacLogic, guys. This is like almost like an adhesive back material, but it's not. The adhesive doesn't come off. It's just a sticky substrate. So again, when you pull a bait off of here, there is no residue on the back of your baits, none at all. It's not sticky. I can promise you it's not sticky at all. It's not going to come off of your baits or off of the TacLogic and be all over your baits, which is a great thing. So for example, if I want to pull up the BX Brat here, I want to tie it on, and then I want to go back and I want to retie something else, what I could do is I put this stuff back over. I can roll it up and have it all in one spot. So let's say that I want to go back and I want to change this bait now. I'm going to put the BX Brat back onto the TacLogic. The only thing you got to do is stick it on there, guys. It's basically like stick it there and it's done. So if I want to pull off the flat side 1.5 here and throw it, I can tie this thing on. Let's just say that you're done with all these baits and you want to roll them back up. So I'm going to lay the hook flap back over them. I'm going to then take my lure lock wrap, turn it upside down, and then I can literally roll this thing up like a taco or like a burrito. And then when you get to the end here, you're literally just going to take these two flaps that have Velcro on them and attach them to the ends. And there you go. You have the lure lock wrap all wrapped up together. Again, you can stack these things vertically. You can stack them on the side like this. Again, I see myself using this thing as a way to pack baits around a lake or somewhere that I'm just walking to fish. I might throw one of these in my truck to have with my travel rod, so if I see a lake or something I want to fish, I have that opportunity. If you're ready to get your baits out, just unhook the Velcro there, grab a hold of the thing. There's all your baits, all stuck to the TacLogic, not going anywhere, not going to get destroyed. And then, again, to get your baits off of there, you just grab the hook protector flap here, pull it back. Notice here, as I pull this thing back, I'm jarring this thing pretty good. None of my baits are falling off. Everything is just how it should be. If I want to throw the old Spro rock crawler, pull it off there, tie it on, good to go. If I want to put it back on the TacLogic, we'll throw it back on there, good to go. Again, one last time, I'm going to put the hook protector back over it. I'm going to flip this thing over, and I'm going to roll this thing up just like a burrito. I'm then going to secure the Velcro, and there I have one wrap of delicious baits for bass. See you next time on another line.